Welcome to the annual Westmont Chamber Community Awards Banquet. My name is Larry Forsberg. If we've not had the opportunity to meet before, I serve as the Executive Director of the Westmont Chamber of Commerce and Tourism. On behalf of our board, our members, welcome tonight. We're proud to have you. We're going to have a wonderful time here in Westmont. It's a great time where we get a chance to recognize those in our community who are making a major difference and make this such a special place to live, work, and play. We're going to begin our program tonight with an invocation. So I'm going to ask Joe Mappa if you can please come up and lead us in a prayer. Joe?
Heavenly Father, as we gather this evening for our Community Awards Banquet, we recognize that we are in the Easter season, where we celebrate the resurrection of our Lord Jesus Christ. We thank you, Father, for bringing us together to recognize the hard work and dedication of this year's award recipients, who contribute so much to the betterment of Westmont. We thank you for the friends and family members who came to support and encourage our award recipients. We thank you for our spiritual leaders, our community leaders, and our friends. We pray for those who are experiencing pain or loss in their lives. We pray for those dealing with unemployment, addictions, and chronic sickness. We thank you, Lord, for being there for us in our difficult times. Lord, we ask you to grant us peace. Peace in our homes, peace in our churches, our schools, and our workplaces, and peace in our hearts. Help us to stay focused on you, not only during this Easter season, but always. May we live this day and every day, conscious of all that has been given to us. And finally, Lord, we thank you for this food of which we are about to partake. Bless it and those who have prepared it for us, as we say, bless us, O Lord, and these thy gifts, which we are about to receive from thy bounty through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Thank you, Joe. And as mentioned earlier, we're going to continue with our program while we're enjoying our dinner, so go ahead and proceed. We do have some guests to the audience, our awards candidates, that we're going to learn a lot more about as the evening goes on. But if you have been nominated for an award, I'm going to ask you to please stand at this moment. If you've been nominated for an award, would you please stand? Don't be shy. Let's give them a round of applause, please. Thank you for everything that you do to make Westmont a great place to live and work and play, as I've said before and many times. This indeed is an exciting night in Westmont. Let us recognize several of our guests who are with us tonight. We'll begin with our elected officials that are here, led by Mayor Ron Gunther. We'll ask all of our elected officials with the village board, with our school district, our library, to please stand to be recognized. Let's give them a round warm of applause for their hard work. And thank you for everything you do for Westmont. We also want to recognize our village. We have with us our village manager, Steve May. We have fire department heads here tonight, Chief Gunther, Chief Riley, Spencer Parker. Would you please stand to be recognized for all your hard work? Thank you for your service. It is so greatly appreciated. In addition to our elected officials that we have tonight, we have several community organizations that are present, both leaders and board members. We have representatives from the American Legion. We have Community Unit School District 201, Holy Trinity School and Church, West Hills Community Church, Westmont Public Library, Westmont Lions Club, Knights of Columbus, St. John Council, People's Resource Center, Westmont Rotary Club, and of course the Westmont Chamber of Commerce. Please give them a round of applause for all they do in our community. Thank you. At this time, it's my pleasure to invite up to the podium the resort manager, Raina Sasswell. Raina, are you here with us somewhere tonight? I saw you a moment earlier. Please give her a round of applause, her and her entire team, for doing such a wonderful job hosting us at this award dinner tonight. Magnificent, wonderful.
Thank you so much. Okay. On behalf of the entire team at the resort, it is my pleasure to welcome the Village of Westmont, as well as all the members, to this Community Awards dinner. I want to thank the Village for their continued support and partnership throughout the years. We look forward to hosting many more great events together, with 4th of July being the next one, which is right around the corner. I would like to give a round of applause to our food and beverage team for the delicious food tonight. Special thanks to the culinary team for the delicious food tonight, and our amazing banquets team for the setup and for the excellent service they'll be providing to you tonight. One more time. Again, on behalf of everybody, thank you for being here. I really hope everybody enjoys the event and the dinner. Thank you.
Thank you, Raina. And thank you again for hosting the Westmont Community Awards. It's always a pleasure to be back here at the resort. It's a wonderful place. Next, I'd like to invite up to the podium our relatively new Westmont Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau President, Becky Rankin. Becky just became our president in January. And this is her first Community Awards program that she is hosting tonight. So please, welcome Becky.
Thanks, Larry. Good evening and a warm Westmont welcome to everyone here at the Westmont Community Awards Dinner. It is a beautiful day when we can gather and take time to recognize the many people who make such a positive difference in our community. We have a full schedule this evening, so let's get started with the first part of our program, the Westmont Reader's Choice Awards. At this time, I invite Mayor Ron Gunter, Jay Rushford with Uncle Bub's Barbecue, and Steve Vinisco with Shaw Medium to the podium to assist with the recognition of the Reader's Choice winners and help in presenting the awards. We have so many options to vote for. Thank you to all of you who participated in the voting. Jay?
Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. It's good to see everybody, a lot of familiar faces, but for those who don't know me, I'm Jay Rushford, and I serve as the co-chair in the Westmont Chamber of Commerce Restaurant Committee. The committee oversees the annual Restaurant Week, Reader's Choice Program, annual dining guide, and dining reviews. We developed and undertook these activities with our media partners, Shaw Media, to shine a spotlight on Westmont dining scene, and as well as remind everybody that we can dine around the world right here in Westmont. As for somebody who's been a part of this community, welcomed with open arms for 25 years, I can tell you Westmont is a fantastic place, and the restaurants are a big, big part of that. So I'm always proud that I get the opportunity to recognize them. But if I can just say a couple words about it, so we already know that we have great restaurants from all around the world. The food, the service, the community, the people who not just support it with your dining, but supporting it with, working it, and really being part of it. It is part of what makes everything in Westmont so special. On behalf of our local dining establishments, I know I speak for all the restaurants here and all the restaurateurs who couldn't be here. We want to say thank you to each and every one of you for ongoing support for these past 3 years. We know it's been a tricky 3. So thank you for helping us survive. As we continue to work our way through the many ripple effects of the pandemic, when we see them everywhere, hiring staff, purchasing equipment, food, supplies, ever-changing costs, it's been tricky. And we really do appreciate for your support, and we just ask for your continued support. Dine locally, you won't be disappointed. We have excellent restaurants here. We think of our customers, our extended family. Many people here I consider family. I really appreciate it. So let's just please continue to serve the Westmont area. Thank you again for your patience, your support. We love Westmont.
Thank you, Jay. It was important to update everyone on the Westmont dining scene. Now let's focus on the awards being presented tonight. The Westmont Chamber formed a close working partnership with Shaw Media, publisher of the Westmont Suburban Life, to feature dining reviews of our 100 dining establishments, caterers, and banquet resources. With the help of the dining establishments working together, using the Westmont Chamber platform and infrastructure, along with the Shaw Media print and online resources, we launched the Westmont Reader's Choice Awards in 2016, and we are now in our 7th year. This program offers the public at large the opportunity to vote for their favorite places to go for the food, drink, ambiance, and entertainment they enjoy. This also helps many discover amazing new places they may not have known about. Steve, will you please provide a brief overview of the voting process?
Thank you, Becky. Shaw Media is pleased to partner with the Westmont Chamber on the Reader's Choice voting process, where all our interested individuals may vote for the dining experience they enjoy in 31 different categories. Over 15,000 votes were cast this year, and we are now proud to help present the winners from this fine group of dining establishments. Shaw Media has been part of this contest and event, as Becky mentioned, since 2016. We're thankful for the opportunity to share in your success this evening. Right now, I'd like to turn the podium back over to Jay Rushford to make the announcements, while Chamber President Clemens, Mayor Gunter, and I will help with the presentations. Thank you.
Okay, now my favorite part. Let's announce the winners. Our first award is for the category of Best Bakery, and this award goes out to the Sweet and Savory spot. Our next award is going to go out to Best Brewery, and that goes to Whiskey Hill, who will also be opening a second location in Quincy Station this coming July. Our next award goes out to Best Ice Cream, and that goes to Dairy Queen. Our next award goes out for Best Fine Dining, and that is going to Dolce Restaurant and Wine Bar. Our next award goes out to Best Holiday Brunch, and that is to the Hilton Oak Brook Hills Resort and Conference Center. Okay, our next award goes out to Best Live Entertainment, and that goes to Neat Kitchen and Bar. Our next award goes out to Best Indian Cuisine, and that goes out to Big Suture Restaurant. All right. Okay, we will put that one to the side for them. Our next award is going to go out for Best Coffee to Brewed Awakening. Our next award goes for Best Fast Food, and that goes to Burger King. Okay. The next one is going to go for Best Smoothies to Smoothie King. The next one's going for Best Mediterranean to Taste Greek Street Food. Best Mexican Cuisine goes to Las Palmas Restaurant. And for Best Asian Cuisine, we have the Yutong Dumpling House. Now we have some restaurants that have won multiple awards. So we're going to be announcing all the awards that they have won, and then they're going to come up and get them all. And the first of those is going to be for Best Breakfast and Best Full Service Restaurant to Citrus Diner. The next awards are going to be for Best Pizza, Best Italian Cuisine, Best Banquet Space, and Best Outdoor Dining. And that goes to Zazzo's Pizza and Catering. All right, for our next multiple award winner, we have Best Lunch, Best Sandwich, Best Family Friendly, and Best Catering. And that goes to the Deli at 700. The next awards going out are for Best Barbecue, Best Fast Casual, Best Seafood, and that goes to, I know this place, Uncle Bub's Barbecue and Catering. The next awards are going out for Best Burger, Best Drinking Establishment Sports Bar, Best Video Gaming Experience, and Best Salad. And this is going to DJ's Sports Bar and Grill. That concludes the awards for the Westmont Dining. I'd like to thank you, Mayor, and thank you for all your help, Mark and Diane with Charles Media, and of course our Chamber President for the Westmont Chamber for providing the platform for the Reader's Choice program. It has been a pleasure to develop and launch this fun and exciting partnership to help promote dining around the world here in Westmont. Congratulations again to our Reader's Choice winner. We will be visiting you often.
Now, before we pause the program to continue our dinner and conversation, I would like to have a special thank you to Phillips Flowers for a great job on the lovely table centerpieces we are enjoying this evening. Each table will have someone win the centerpiece. The winner of the centerpiece at your table is the person who has the birthday closest to July 15th. Thank you again to Steve Bauer and Phillips Flowers and to all of our winners. Enjoy the beautiful spring flowers, compliments of Phillips Flowers and the Westmont Chamber of Commerce. We will resume when dessert is served. Enjoy your dinner. Thank you.
Welcome again to the Westmont Community Awards Dinner. This evening we're gathered to recognize individuals and businesses who have helped improve and grow and shape our community. Their pride and support of Westmont is inspiring to all of us. I'd like to call on one of those people right now who's contributed enormously to our chamber, and that's Becky Renken, our chamber president. Becky, come on back up. She's been doing a phenomenal job as our vice president and now our president, and leading us forward. Thank you, Becky.
Thank you. At this time, the Westmont Chamber will recognize our past presidents who have served our business community. The Chamber is grateful to our board members for sharing their time, knowledge, and skills to help our business community succeed. All of your hard work and dedication to the success of our local businesses is greatly appreciated. Tonight, we recognize Allison Clemens as our immediate past president, completing a 2-year term in December 2022. Allison, thank you for your service on the Chamber Board of Directors in multiple positions, including as our president. We look forward to your continued active Chamber involvement, especially on the Senior Resource Committee.
I'd like to thank, especially, I was very fortunate in these unusual times to have a wonderful board to work with volunteers. But I especially want to thank Becky and the chamber because in the middle of my term, I switched my residency to Naples, Florida. And so they were very, very accommodating in working with my schedule, being in town 10 days a month. So I'm really, really grateful for the opportunity that I did have as the chamber president, and really want to thank the chamber. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Kevin Curie, we turn the podium over to you and Joe Maffa for the Westmont Community Improvement Awards.
Good evening. My name is Kevin Carey, and I am a past president of the Westmont Chamber of Commerce, and I'm the superintendent for Community Unit School District 201. Joe Maffa has joined me on stage to help present the 2022 Westmont Community Improvement Awards. In this group of awards, we recognize businesses and property owners who have improved the appearance of their property and thus have enhanced the overall appearance of our community. We also say thank you to each of you for selecting Westmont as the home for your business. We are so glad to have you as part of our business community. The Chamber also applauds the wide range of investments these businesses have made in the future of their business and Westmont. Tonight we have 5 businesses who will receive a Community Improvement Award. The award winners are here with us tonight. Let's meet them. First, let's meet George Anderson, owner of Harold's Shrimp and Chicken, located at 7 West Quincy Street. George and his team transformed a vacant storefront into a brand new casual dining spot offering mouth-watering chicken and fish to excellent reviews. George, please join us up on stage.
Good evening, everyone. First, I'd like to thank the mayor, Larry, just the whole community at Westmont. Been great to me and my family. I got a lot of different restaurants, a lot of different places, and to be honest, this community has been very welcoming for like the last 2-3 years to us. And I want to thank you guys for being very accepting, very patient, and very welcoming to me and my family. Thank y'all.
Congratulations to Harold's Chicken and Shrimp, and thank you for all of your hard work. Next, we have the Quincy Station team with the brand new mixed-use building at 1 West Quincy Street. The Holiday Properties team designed, built, and marketed a brand new 5-story, 94-unit project. Quincy Station has added a renewal level of energy in downtown Westmont. The building looks great, and the response from the community is very positive. Will the Quincy Station team please join us on stage? It's a big team.
You don't want me talking. Oh, sure. Kevin, do you want me to say anything? Or no?
Yeah, once they do a picture.
Okay, all right. Can we get a picture? Get over here. Make room for Josh. Here we go. I always wanted to dance with Joe Maffa. Thank you.
Hi, good evening. My name is Drew Mitchell. I work with Holiday Properties. This team behind me is absolutely spectacular. We are so proud and pleased to have this opportunity tonight to accept this award. And never did I imagine, Harold, where are you? Where's George from Harold's? Did we lose him already? There he is. I always hope to follow be the second best looking bald guy that gets an award. So thank you. This is really a remarkable achievement. Listen, this community here, you look at all these people, we are active throughout the Midwest. And what we have here in Westmont is really, really unique. To have this level of passion and energy from the community here to celebrate all of the good things that are going on is really, really special. So we're tickled to have this opportunity. We hope to call Westmont home for a long time as a responsible developer. This is the type of community we want to be. So thank you guys for coming and supporting this business community. As a member of the chamber, I think, did I have to recuse myself from this vote? I hope I did, but I am really excited to be here in multiple capacities. So thank you guys, and bravo to this team here. Nice work.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations to Quincy Station, and thank you for all your hard work and a successful addition to Westmont. Our next Community Improvement Award is presented to RR Financial Services. This business purchased the property at 141 South Cass, the former home of Electaville Antique Store. The new owner is invested in updating both the exterior and interior of the building. The updated building looks great with new decor. Roger Roman with RR Financial Services, please join us on stage.
Well, this is quite an honor. I've been in Westmont for about 11 years, actually, so I'm not new to the community. But I decided to plant some roots here. I like the community. I think that the community is improving, so when I saw the Holiday Group building that building, I said, geez, I gotta do something. So I did. I improved the building. Made it something that I think Westmont could be proud of. And it's in a downtown area, so there's a lot of visibility there. But I chose to plant roots in Westmont because I think it's a community that I think is very friendly, very open, and I'm looking forward to serving the community. So I've been in business for 20 years, rented a lot of spaces, but chose Westmont as the place that I'm going to stay. So I appreciate the award. Thank you for everybody that voted for that. Thank you very much.
Congratulations to RR Financial Services, and thank you for all of your hard work. Our next Community Improvement Award is presented to Tapatio Mexican Grill, located at 11 West Quincy Street. Tapatio Mexican Grill has transformed a vacant building on Quincy Street into a brand new restaurant with a full menu of delicious options. Representing Tapatio Mexican Grill tonight is Ana Garcia. Please join us on stage.
Yes. Hi, everyone. We are new in the community, and thank you for the welcome that you guys give us. And we really, really like this town. It's very friendly, and I don't have that much to say, but I know there is a construction going on, and forget about the constructions coming in, and still sidewalk to get into there. So everybody's welcome. Thank you.
Congratulations to Tapatio Mexican Grill, and thank you for all of your hard work. Our next and final Westmont Community Improvement Award is presented to the Deli at 700. The Deli at 700 relocated on Oakmont to the 700 building and opened a brand new space on the first floor. The space allowed for an increase in indoor and outdoor seating, including an overhead door that brings the outside into the dining space and lots of natural light in every season. This new space has been a great fit for the Deli at 700. Will Hanya and Dave Cahoot please join us on stage?
Sorry, I'm a little nervous.
It's a long one.
No, it's not that long. First of all, thank you all so much. There's so many familiar faces here that frequent at our deli, and I just want to tell you guys thank you so, so much from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you so much for this award. We are truly grateful and humbled to receive the Improvement Award. Little story. When I flew back to Chicago in August of 2005 from burying my father in my childhood hometown of San Francisco, I was determined to open up a deli. My parents were my life's inspiration and role models. They worked together like my husband David and I now do. My newfound determination was the direct result of wanting to emulate my parents with a family-owned business that operated on shared values and was built on heart. Somehow in my search, I stumbled on a city called Westmont. Really not knowing anything about this wonderful city, we took a chance and opened the deli at 601 in October of 2005. The deli was directly across from the backyard of Westmont High School. Not only did we have the privilege of catering to the employees and residents of Westmont, but to the staff and students that we were so lucky to meet and get to know. We felt so loved and welcomed by everyone who frequented our business. We got to know so many people who we now call family. We blossomed through having the opportunity to nourish what felt like all of Westmont with our yummy home-crafted recipes. Greg Pill, God rest his soul, really put us on a bigger map in 2018 when we were featured on the front cover of Westmont Suburban Life. With an article he wrote about our deli, Greg shared his experience and love for the food at the deli. Our tagline for 601 was Westmont's best kept secret. And he opened his article with the exact line, I quote, "Westmont's best kept secret is clearly stated on the sign at the deli at 601, and truer words are not often spoken. The deli is a surprise for first-timers, and you will enjoy the many options available. I hope this article changes the perception and helps get the secret out," end quote. Well, thank you, Greg. It really did. The deli at 601 opened the door to, so to speak, for us to grow and jump on the opportunity to open a second location called the Deli at 700. This location was to open in March of 2020. Unfortunately, that dream was crushed due to the pandemic. It was a tough time for all of us, I will not lie. But by the grace of God, we opened up the Deli at 700 in June of 2021. But we unfortunately had to close our flagship store, 601. In hindsight, I now cannot express how fortunate we were to start discussing opening the Deli at 700 in June of 2019. We lived out the expression, when one door closes, another opens. The Deli at 700's posted tagline is, "Everything is made with love," and that is a true statement which is humbly reflected in the wonderful reviews our customers share. This reward validates the hard work and love and passion we put into preparing the food we enjoy making and serving. Thank you to the Westmont Chamber of Commerce and to all of you for your support and love, and we look forward to seeing you all soon at the deli. God bless you all. Thank you again.
Congratulations to the deli at 700 and all of our 2022 Westmont Community Improvement Award recipients. Please give them another round of applause. The Chamber asks for your ongoing help in recruitment of new businesses. If you know of a business looking for a new home, a larger location, or a new business startup, please let the Chamber know and we will reach out and invite them to become part of our Westmont community. At this time, we invite John Blyshek with Laurel BMW here tonight on behalf of the Westmont Auto Mile to present a special community service award. John, the podium is yours.
It's a pleasure to be here for this memorable night in Westmont. Like other community organizations and businesses, the Westmont Auto Mile will use this event as an opportunity to say thank you to the Westmont Police Department for their above and beyond level of service to the Westmont Auto Mile. May I please ask the members of the Westmont Police Department to please join me on the stage. When the Westmont Auto Mile began to see the increase in vehicle thefts in DuPage, the Westmont Police Department convened a meeting with all of us on October of 2021 to discuss action plans. Working together, a plan was developed to communicate via email, text messages, and phone calls to alert all of our Westmont Auto Mile dealerships of suspicious activity. In addition, the Westmont Police Department has parked vehicles in highly visible locations, along with ongoing patrols to help deter vehicle thefts. I can tell you, based on my firsthand experience since this program began, this level of teamwork has helped to keep Westmont a safer place to do business and does help keep our employees, customers, and residents safe and sound. Chief Gunther, on behalf of the Westmont Auto Mile, thank you, and the Westmont Police Department for going above and beyond in your support, keeping our community safe. Thank you, everyone, and congratulations to all of you award candidates for everything you do in support of Westmont. Please come and see us when you need your next vehicle. Shop local. Thank you.
That was a very emotional moment for me, so I appreciate that. You know, we work very hard at the Westmont Police Department to make sure that everyone in our community is safe, both our residents and our businesses. And I could not do it without the talent level of the people on the stage and a whole lot more. So on behalf of everybody on stage, thank you. We are here 24/7 at your service. We will solve any problem, and we will work as hard as we possibly can to make sure that we have the best community anywhere in the state of Illinois. Thank you very much.
Thank you, John, and thank you to the Westmont Auto Mile. The Westmont Chamber works very closely with the Westmont Auto Mile. Over the past 12 years, the Westmont Auto Mile has donated through the Chamber over $400,000 in support of events like our Westmont fireworks display and holidays activities. The Westmont Auto Mile truly drives our economic engine. Thank you for everything you do in support of Westmont. Next, it is my pleasure to introduce the Knights of Columbus. Ray Wachowski is here to present the Family of the Year, Knight of the Year, and Service to One and Service to All recognition. We turn the podium over to Ray after the Casey Awards for this special presentation.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ray Wachowski. I'm honored to be serving as the Grand Knight of the St. John Council 3738 Knights of Columbus. I'm grateful to be with you tonight at this happy event. We as Knights are committed to making the world better. We enjoy being a part of an organization that fills our hearts and minds with the joy of giving to others and making a difference. The Knights offer us a spiritual path for growth in faith and fellowship. We support the Catholic Church, our community, and our families. Our council has been serving the community of Westmont for over 70 years. We are pleased to be presenting the following 3 awards. First, will Peggy Mack please come forward? Peggy Mack is this year's recipient of the Service in One in Service to All. In January of 2023, Peggy went on her 3rd mission to the Philippines with the Poor Household of the Lord through the Diocese of Joliet. She hand-carried over-the-counter medicines to the families of Oikos Village. Peggy helped with the construction of the St. Giuseppe di Cupertino Learning Center. The families of the Oikos Village now have homes, and the children now have a learning center. In June, Peggy is headed to the Navajo Nation for the 6th time. There, she expects to help with the demolition, drywalling. I can't believe you can even pull some barbed wire. These jobs help the poorest of poor. The Knights of Columbus proudly recognize Peggy Mack. Congratulations. Next, I'd like Brother Knight Patrick Clark to join me. This year, we proudly honor Patrick Clark of the Knight of the Year. Patrick is clearly deserving of this award. His generosity of spirit and talent is boundless. Every Lenten fish fry, cruising night, and breakfast with Santa is graced by Patrick's skill as a chef and the love of the Knights. Patrick is involved in menu planning, food preparation, orchestration of the back of the house workload in order to produce a consistent, top quality product. On top of his knowledge and skills, Patrick is a great guy to work with. He's always fun and a pleasure to be around. Knights of Columbus Council 3738 is better because of Patrick Clark. Congratulations on Knight of the Year. Congratulations, Patrick. Now, will the entire Conklin family please come forward? The Conklin family is named Family of the Year for the Knights of Columbus, Council 3738. Each individual person consistently contributes to the council as well as the family as a whole. Steve graciously accepted the office of financial secretary and has risen to expectations with a keen sense of intellect and integrity. He is a mighty leader with a big heart. Jody has been instrumental in reorganizing the Ladies Auxiliary and serves as the vice president and chair of fundraising. Adam and Donovan work at many of the night's events, including decorating the hall for Halloween party, setting up for the reverse raffle, setting up the nativity in our courtyard. The family, whole family, helped with Lenten fish fries, cruising nights. Daughter Abby supports the council at social events, especially fish fries. The Conklin family rightly deserves to be named Family of the Year. Congratulations. Will Steve and Jody please stay here? Will Joe Maffa and Becky join us? Joe? You going to grab the check? Please. Our council would like to present this check to the Westmont Chamber of Commerce Education Foundation for $2,000. Next, Jody Conklin, Vice President of Ladies Auxiliary of Knights of Columbus, has a presentation to make to the Educational Foundation. Jody?
The Ladies Auxiliary just started again last fall, so we have $500 compared to their $2,000, but, you know, we're doing what we can. So $500.
Congratulations to the Family of the Year, Knight of the Year, and in service to one, in service to all recipients. Thank you to the Knights of Columbus for your exceptional level of community involvement throughout the year and for everything you do in support of Westmont. Last but not least, thank you all for your support of Westmont students receiving scholarships. Your generosity will help many students with college expenses. Now we invite Harry Lesner with the American Legion Post 338 to the podium to present the Americanism Award.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Harry Lesner, American Legion Post 338 commander right here in Westmont, Illinois. At this time, I'd like to call Doug Carmichael to the podium. We're going to discuss the Americanism Award. The Americanism Award is given for military service, but also for civil service. So this is reflected in our award winner today, and further comments will be made by Hugh Whiston to show why we accepted this recipient.
Hi, everyone. I'm here to tell you a little about Doug Carmichael. I'll only tell you the good stuff. Okay. Doug Carmichael grew up in a small town in Iowa. Upon graduating from the University of Iowa in 1968, he entered the United States Air Force. After completing pilot training, he was assigned to fly an A-1 Skyraider attack aircraft. In 1970 to 1971, he flew more than 100 combat missions in Southeast Asia from bases in Thailand and Vietnam. And I will tell you that many of these missions were flown in support of MAC v. SOG. I don't know if any of you know who this is, but most of these missions were top secret and couldn't be talked about for 20 years after they happened. These teams usually comprised of 2 U.S. Army Special Forces personnel with Mountain Yard tribesmen, and they would infiltrate deep into enemy territory and do interdiction missions and supply mission or surveillance missions of the Ho Chi Minh Trail. And many of these men today owe their lives to Doug Carmichael and many of those men who flew these A-1 Skyraiders in support of their missions. They're the only way they got out, so it's a great job. Doug was then stationed in Oklahoma as an instructor pilot for T-38 supersonic jet trainers. After separating from active duty, he continued serving in the Air Force Reserve as an intelligence officer. He was a pilot for Saudi Arabian Airlines for 10 years, and then for more than 20 years with Boeing Company in Seattle and later in Chicago when Boeing moved their world headquarters here in 2001. Doug retired from the reserves in 1996 as a lieutenant colonel and from the Boeing Company in 2011. A lifelong trumpet player, he plays with the Downers Grove-based American Wind Band and the Starlighters, a group that plays classic big band music primarily at senior centers and nursing homes. His primary trumpet work, though, is as a volunteer for Bugles Across America, an organization dedicated to the sounding of live taps as part of military veterans' funerals and burial ceremonies rather than having to listen to a recording. Doug has played taps at more than 1,000 ceremonies, including many Memorial Day, Veterans Day, and Patriots Day programs right here in Westmont. A life member of the VFW and American Legion, Doug also serves as a chair for the Westmont Planning and Zoning Commission, and his wife, Elaine, has been in the Westmont Library Board for 16 years. They have 4 grandchildren. Thank you.
Congratulations.
The Americanism
Thank you very much. Please. This is embarrassing, but anybody ever heard of Sigourney, Iowa? I know Jenny Simsky has. We were both born and raised there, as was my wife, Elaine. But I thought I had an acceptance speech written for this, and my wife informed me that it was way too long. So let me just say that when I was young, I was going to say I was forced, but it was my duty to wage war. And as many other people of my generation and others out here have been and will be in the future. Now that I've getting up into middle age, it's been my pleasure and my privilege to wage community service and peace. And that's how Elaine and I are enjoying our senior years. And I just want to say we love Westmont. It's our home. And thank you very much for this.
Thank you to the American Legion, and congratulations to Doug Carmichael for receiving the American Legion Americanism Recognition Award. Kudos. Now our program invites, for the first time, it's my pleasure to invite Jenny Fabian and Aaron Kaiser Norton to the podium to present the People's Resource Center Outstanding Neighbor Award. Welcome, and thank you for participating in the Westmont Community Awards.
Good evening. It's great to see so many friends out here in the audience. Thank you all for making Westmont a great place. People's Resource Center counts on hundreds of volunteers every day, whether it's to provide immediate services like food pantry and rent assistance, or empowerment services like job coaching and computer skills, to keep us running, both at our main services here in Westmont and in Wheaton, and in 30 partner locations across DuPage County. Volunteers are humble, committed people by definition, and usually avoid the spotlight. So unfortunately for our awardee tonight, there's a giant spotlight when you come up here. They join our team because they want to make a difference and help make the community a more caring place for everyone. This year, PRC is launching our brand new award, and tonight is the very first time we're presenting it, so it's a special honor to be here for all of the PRC community and for me and Aaron as well. Our first Outstanding Neighbor Award goes to a Westmont resident and someone many of us know as a friend and a superhero, Ron Niemer. While Ron is making his way up here, I want to tell you a little bit about what Ron means to PRC's mission of service. Ron has given over 1,440 hours of his time to volunteer with us. Last year alone, almost 500 hours of volunteering. Ron has been a regular at PRC in Westmont for 8 years. He drives food donations from local grocery stores to our pantry. He stocks and organizes our shelves, packs bags of food to give out, helps with food and supply drives, and much, much more. He knows way more than I do about how the place runs. Back in 2020, when the pandemic hit and we had to make rapid changes, Ron was at PRC 6 days a week, helping us keep everything running and helping keep our neighbors fed. It's not just what Ron does, but it's how he does it that I'd like to share very briefly. I'm almost done. Our staff team will tell you Ron is compassionate, kind, good at delegating, stays calm, he's hardworking, and keeps the focus on the people we're serving. Ron is reliable, he fills in when needed, and he's been called a lifesaver more than once. When he walks in, our team members smile, and it's a better day when Ron is there. You want this guy in your corner. Ron Niemer has a tremendous heart for service. I can't think of a better opportunity for us to launch this new award and recognize such an amazing volunteer and neighbor, Ron. Thank you.
You know, all I can say is thanks to my wife for letting me leave home every day. She probably likes it more than that. Hank, thank you, buddy. If it wasn't for Hank, I wouldn't be around here, man. He taught me everything I know. And these ladies are great, man. You know, anybody that's got nothing to do on a weekday, come see us. Come on down.
Congratulations to Ron Niemer, and thank you for all you do in support of the People's Resource Center and community and County of DuPage. Thank you for the People's Resource Center for sharing this special presentation with the community. We are so proud of the work you do in support of the DuPage residents. Now we invite the Rotary Club of Westmont to the podium to present a Special Service Award.
I'm going to have the rest of the club, they're going to get behind me here in a second. And if I forgot anybody, please join us up here. Boy, what a group we got here, huh? Thank you. I am honored to be able to present tonight on behalf of the Westmont Rotary Club. Rotary is a global network of 1.4 million members. We promote peace, we fight disease, we provide clean water and sanitation, we save mothers and children, and we support education, which is our primary for our club is our primary goal. We grow local economies, we protect the environment, and we do this under our four-way test of the things we think or say or do. I would have Tom Mulhern lead us, but he's not here. But if the club could join me in our four-way test. First, is it the truth? Second, is it fair to all concerned? Third, will it build goodwill and better friendships? Fourth, will it be beneficial to all concerned? Our club has added a fifth rule. This was brought to us by our member Bob Blackburn, and that is it fun? And I can assure you, we have fun. These principles were brought forth by Rotary's founding father, Paul Harris. Annually, our club gives an award in his name for outstanding service. This year, however, we have made some changes. The club has created a new Service Above Self award. In creating this award, we wanted to honor our most devoted Rotarians. At Rotary, we start each meeting with the pledge and a prayer. Now, our president is the lead pastor, Paul Glyman, at West Hills Community Church, so our prayers are off the chart. But one of our members has a special prayer, and forgive me if I don't get it exact. It goes something like this. God, how can I change the world? It's such a big, cold, dark place, and I am such a small, little part of it. God answers, you can change yourself. The two people we are honoring tonight have changed the world by saving others and putting service above self. Moving forward, the Westmont Rotary Club will annually present this award, which will be named in their honor. Unfortunately, one of them is not here this evening, but one of them is. Please help me in presenting the first annual Irv and Ruth Kaplan Service Above Self Award to Mr. Irv and Ruth Kaplan.
This is a surprise. After 50 years of serving communities through Rotary, I'm overwhelmed. I've done little compared to the team and the folks that I serve with. You've heard about it tonight. These are very special people. I have to say this, though. I represent a service organization that started in Chicago in 1905. Another service organization started in Chicago in 1917, the Lions Club. Yes, I'd like everyone to clap for the Lions Club. You may wonder why a Rotarian is here praising the Lions Club, but I am. Their motto is, we serve. Our motto is service above self. Anyhow, I've got a lot to say about it. We were in over 210 countries. Lions International, I'm sure, equals that. We've got over 38,000 clubs. I'm sure Lions has that. And Westmont is so lucky to have a Lions Club and a Rotary Club. Thank you very much.
Congratulations to Herb and Ruth Kaplan for all you have done in support. For all you have done in support of Westmont and Rotary Club throughout the world. Thank you to the Westmont Rotary Club for presenting this very special recognition and for everything the club does in support of Westmont. Please give Ruth a hug from us. We miss her. We miss having her here tonight. Next, we invite Mayor Ron Gunter and Village Manager Steve May to the podium to present the 2022 Westmont Public Service Award.
I've been up here a number of times, but good evening. It is wonderful to see everybody on a sold-out evening and recognize everybody that puts so much into this community. It is a wonderful place to live and work. About 47 years ago, I came out of school and started working here, and I haven't left since. And part of that is because of the services this community provides to its residents. I can't say enough about our first responders, our public works, the administration staff. Through the years, they have always cooperated with every other organization in this community. Especially when I'm at the Park District, we needed the village numerous times, and they've been there. So tonight, it's my pleasure to introduce our manager, Steve May, to acknowledge some of our employees.
Thank you. There's an overwhelming theme of service tonight, and I'll be speaking about the public service. The Village of Westmont regularly acknowledges the great public service provided by all our staff. And all our staff is actually a big number. We have 2 public safety departments that operate 24/7 and are staffed that way. Altogether, there are about 200 employees at the Village of Westmont. I would say about half of those, very rough numbers, are part-time fire department, manning 2 stations 24 hours a day. Police department, also 24-hour service. Public Works department of about approximately 30, and then the balance of that is the administrative staff in the Village Hall. The mayor and Village Board have consistently highlighted the service anniversaries of all staff, and they expect that when there are other service recognitions to be done by staff, that those are done at a Village Board meeting in a very public way. Each year, each department has their own process for selecting departmental employee of the year for their department. Each department recipient then becomes a candidate for the village's Public Service Award. There were 3 candidates who were nominated for this Public Service Award, and I'm proud to announce their names, no particular order. Jim Fitzgerald in the Fire Department, Angela Whitehead in our Police Department, and Cindy Westra in Administration. Each one of these individuals went above and beyond serving Westmont in what was a challenging year in many ways and at many levels. Each of them, as I mentioned, were the recipients of their department Employee of the Year. We then ask, kind of a cop-out on my part, but we asked the Chamber of Commerce Education and Awards Committee to independently review the nominations and make final selection based on those nominations submitted. The co-chairs of that committee are Kevin Carey and Joe Maffa, and I know it wasn't an easy decision to name just one person, based on the quality of each nomination. But tonight, I'm proud to announce that the recipient of the 2022 Public Service Award is Deputy Chief Jim Fitzgerald of the Westmont Fire Department. Jim is not with us tonight. He is actually in the he's working on his 2023 nomination. He is at the Fire Academy working on a fire officer training. He's in Maryland right now. So, his department will fill him in later, so, be quiet for now. And Chief Riley wasn't able to join us here either. So I just wanted you to make that announcement, and we'll present it at a board meeting in the same way I said we would, do with the other circumstances. So, thank you.
Again, all the elected officials, we realize what great staff we have. I can't say more about them. The response in this community, you heard it today with the Auto Mile, with our police department. They are always ready to serve. So again, service is the big topic tonight, and I think I'm honored to be the mayor with the staff we have. Again, thank you.
It is my pleasure to be able to present the next award to recognize a local educator for outstanding efforts in their field to the betterment of the village of Westmont. With Joe Maffa and I being lifelong educators, this is a recognition that means a lot to us and our community. In the past, this special recognition has been awarded to educators like John Jonak, Lisa Kozin, Lori Dvorak, Jane Most, and Kim Danielski. There are many challenges our educators have overcome in the past few years. We're proud to say that all Westmont educators are recognized for going above and beyond in serving our students. This year, we have selected 2 candidates known for demonstrating respect, knowledge, commitment, and kindness. These candidates both demonstrate leadership and have the ability to maximize student growth and success in and out of the classroom. Both candidates have shown a total commitment to teaching and learning to the full benefit of our Westmont students. For these reasons and many more, we asked Jennifer Bursek with Westmont Junior High School and Jessica Paulson with Holy Trinity School to join us on the stage to receive the 2022 Educator of the Year Award.
Thank you. But it's a school night, so I'll be quick. Right? Miss Q, Miss Kozin. Thank you. I'm honored and humbled and thankful to stand on the shoulders of so many who have come before me. I got it, and have given so much. I am honored to stand with so many who continue to do the work. May we continue to reach out to posterity, and in the words of John Jonak, leave things better than we found them. And along the way, may we give more than we take and do no permanent damage. Thank you.
Congratulations to our 2022 Westmont Educators of the Year. We are so proud of you and your accomplishments. Thank you for everything you do to help our students grow and succeed in life. Next, we present the 2022 Dick Bussey Business of the Year Award. This award on an annual basis recognizes a chamber business that has excelled in community service, business promotion, civic responsibility, and contributions to the betterment of both the Chamber of Commerce and the Village of Westmont. To assist in presenting this award, I asked Mayor Ron Gunter, Village Manager Steve May, Westmont Park District Executive Director Bob Fleck, and the Chamber Executive Director Larry Forsberg to join me. Becky and Joe on stage. The Dick Bussey Business of the Year for 2022. This organization is rather new to the Westmont business community, having first been recognized when they received the 2020 Westmont Community Improvement Award for the construction of a beautiful new building. This organization went right to work to fulfill the vision and goals established by the founder and her team. Plans for this organization first began with the village in 2014, but it took a few different approaches and developed a long-term partnership to finally establish a path to build and open and to serve our community as well as the greater DuPage and Chicago metro area. The reality is this organization draws visitors from around the world. As many have noticed just last week, either in person or on NBC Sports, as over 500 swimmers from 18 countries gathered here in Westmont to compete and prepare for the 2024 Olympic Games in Paris. There were even new records established. Lots of excitement for the thousands of attendees and the hundreds of thousands watching on TV or online. You may have already guessed, the 2022 Westmont Dick Bussey Business of the Year is presented to FNC Natatorium at Time Warner Park. Marianne, will you and your team please join us on stage?
Thank you. I have to say that I have an amazing team. They were with me from the get-go when we were running around, meeting everyone here at Westmont, going through village meetings. I have Dave, my facilities director, Karen Crone, my communication director. If you need anything, that's who you contact. And Jane Chachas, my finance director. So my very important people here. So couldn't do anything without them, and also the help of obviously this great village. So the support that we have from everyone from the get-go has been amazing, and it's easy to do good things when you have good people working with you. So it's an honor to be here. I have to say, having the TYR Pro Series a couple times, I even get very excited when I hear an athlete say, you know what, I didn't swim as well as I did in Westmont. And it's on TV, it's on national TV, it's amazing, it's a great thing, and I feel like we actually really did make a mark here in Westmont. Everybody knows now where Westmont, Illinois is, so that's fantastic. But thank you all for being here, and thank you for this great award.
Congratulations to the entire team at the FMC Natatorium, and thank you for all of your hard work that you do in support of Westmont. At this time, I turn the podium over to Chamber President Becky Redkin.
Becky was helping me out because I have laryngitis, but I'm going to give it a whirl. So I'm Elsa Clemens. I'm the past president of the Chamber of Commerce. It's my honor and privilege as the Westmont Chamber of Commerce past president to consider and select the recipient of this award. Past recipients include Greg Pill, Lenny Bowen, Joe Maffa, Kim Baxter, Debbie Pia, Al Carson, David LaBrash, and in 2020, the Village of Westmont for going above and beyond to help our business community during one of the most challenging times ever. A special note, we have Nancy Westman joining us tonight to help present the award, named after her husband, who was so involved in the Chamber, Village, Oakwood Homeowners Association, much more. Thank you for joining us tonight, Nancy. and helping us to present the award. If you could work your way up also. The person I've selected has performed outstanding service to the chamber and the community. This person helped us create and build a very successful Westmont Restaurant Week. Has helped shape the structure and scope of the annual Reader's Choice Awards, which attracted 15,000 votes this year. Has helped develop the annual Westmont Dining Guide to boost awareness of the 100-plus dining options available in Westmont. One very important area was in stepping in to fill the void when we lost Greg Pill to go on air to promote Westmont Restaurant Week and the Westmont dining scene. These are just a few of many examples. Please join me in congratulating Jay Rushford with Uncle Bob's Barbecue as the 2022 as the 2022 Roger Westman's President's Award. Jay, you're on stage to present the award.
Wow, I did not know this was going to happen here. Thank you, you guys, really. To get an award like this is awesome anytime, right? But to do it in front of like a community who gives so much, you guys are great. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
And as was noted earlier, we have Nancy Weston with us tonight. Nancy, are you able to make it up to the stage with us tonight for just a moment? Roger and Nancy Westman, for those who did not know Roger Westman, who this award is named after, Roger was a past president of the Westmont Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau, serving on our board of directors for many years. He was also a village trustee for many years. He was one of the founding homeowners in the Oakwood subdivision, was very involved. There's a beach named after Roger and Nancy here in Westmont at Lake Charles. I mean, the list goes on and on and on in terms of the involvement that they've had. But this award, we always believe that every year when we present this award that Roger's looking down upon us and smiling, that we're remembering all the good deeds that he did here in Westmont. And we're glad to have Nancy with us here tonight to say just a few words. Nancy, can you share with us a little bit? Thank you.
I timed this and it only takes 3 minutes. I hope you don't mind if I have some notes, because when one talks in front of almost 200 people, you can forget your own name, especially when you're 90 years old like I am. Thank you, Lord. I said, Roger and I, see, can you hear me okay? Roger and I moved to Westmont when we got married in 1966. I'll let you do the math. We lived then at the Fountainhead Apartments, so some of you may remember that. We got involved in Westmont more when we moved into the Oakwood subdivision as the first homeowners in 1973. The beach on Lake Charles was named after Roger and I. It was called Westmont Beach, still is. Roger especially got involved. He was an involved person. I always told him he should sit on his hands more because he volunteered for everything. He was the president of the Homeowners Association, and he attended so many village board meetings. Some of you may not know this, that they appointed him as the village trustee to fulfill one of the village trustees' remaining time who stepped down. Roger joined the chamber, got involved in many committees, then he attended many chamber events, which I highly recommend, because that's how you get involved. Just go to everything. Roger became president of the chamber, acting director also of the chamber. Like I told you, he should have sat on his hands more instead of volunteering. I would attend with Roger, and a comment once made that wherever you would see Roger, Nancy was right behind him pressing his pants. Just before Roger passed, we received the first couple 2009 Citizen of the Year award in 2010. Lenny Bowen, who was Roger's vice president, she was a tremendous help to me as I went through cancer 2 years ago. She drove and attended all my doctor appointments with me, and she was an extra set of ears. Also, if you know Lenny, she kept me laughing. I can't thank Larry Forsberg enough for his leadership, and Nancy Martins, I don't think she's here, but she did a lot for the chamber too prior. Plus other friends of the village and the chamber, too numerous to mention, who have been there for me 11 years after Roger's passing. Congratulations to past and future Roger Westmont President Award winners. Most sincerely, Nancy. Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations, Jay. Thank you for everything you do to promote dining in Westmont. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you, Nancy, for being here tonight. We know Roger is always here in spirit when we present this award. Now for the village-wide Annual Citizen of the Year Award. Mayor Gunter, will you please do the honors to present this award?
I got to leave one.
There's no such thing as perfection.
Good guts.
Where did we go? Here we go.
Thanks for your patience while we figured that out. Kevin, I'm asking you to remain on the stage. I know you thought your job was done, but we have one more item for you. Kevin, you served on the Westmont Chamber Board of Directors starting in 2012 through 2021. During that time, you served as co-chair of the Education and Awards Committee, as a board director, board treasurer, board vice president, board president, and past president of the Chamber Board of Directors. You have also served on the board of the Westmont Chamber of Commerce Educational Foundation. In addition, you became involved in the Westmont Sister City Committee and played a key role in developing and launching the student exchange program between Westmont and our sister city in Taiwan. As a matter of fact, you were so dedicated to creating this program for Westmont that you have been known to hop on a plane at 12:30 a.m. on a Monday morning, fly 16 hours, arrive at the destination on Tuesday morning at 6:30 a.m. Taiwan time, and just a few hours later, you made a successful presentation to the school interested in the student exchange program. Is that true? Oh, very impressive. Well, we can't let a leader with your knowledge, experience, skills, and determination just sail off to some island. As Westmont Chamber President, acting at the direction of the Westmont Chamber Board of Directors, it is my honor and pleasure to present you with an honorary lifetime membership. You know how much we value our members. You will always be a part of the Westmont Chamber of Commerce tribe. We wish you the very best always. We understand that you plan to stay in the area, so we expect to see you. Thank you for your service and leadership, Kevin.
I first want to thank Larry Forsberg and Lee for all their hard work. You know, our chamber wouldn't be as successful and vibrant without those two, and they do a lot of the heavy lifting. So thank you very much. Thank you to Becky and the chamber for this honor. You know, I greatly appreciate it. I started in education 37 years ago. I've been a lifetime educator. I've worked in various communities, various school districts. In the last 13 years, I've worked here in Westmont as superintendent of School District 201. And I can tell you quite honestly, from my own observations and talking to other colleagues, first of all, 201 is a very special school district, and Westmont is a very special community. The partnerships our school district has with the mayor, the trustees, the village, with the Westmont Police Department, Westmont Fire Department, Westmont Park District, Westmont Library, Public Works Department, with all the different entities is unparalleled. And if I talk to other superintendents, they don't have those same types of partnerships and support. And so that is unique to this community. Recently, my granddaughter celebrated her first birthday. And little Clementine has already attended cruise nights. She dressed as a pumpkin and went trick-or-treating on Cass Avenue. She rode in a wagon in the Holidays Parade. And so my family, myself and my family, will still continue to attend Westmont events. Westmont is our second home and it's very, very special to us. Again, Westmont is such a special community. It's not only a great place to work, but it's a great place to live, to raise a family, and to teach and learn. Thank you very much.
Mayor Gunter, will you please come up? Sorry about that. Getting your exercise, getting your steps in.
Thank you. I couldn't agree more with Kevin. I think you've heard me say this through the years. This community really rolls up their sleeves and works together. I wouldn't have been here this long if it wasn't that type of community. Rotary, I'm a 40-year plus. Lions, I'm a 40-year plus member. I think the reason for that is because everybody in this community cares. And I do have to say that from deep in my heart, that I'm still here because of that. So right now, the Citizen of the Year, I had the pleasure in 1997 of being on the committee that awarded the first Citizen of the Year. Kathy Addington, who chaired the 75th anniversary celebration, received our first award that year. And since then, I've been not on the committee anymore, so I do not know who has won this evening, but, and again, I am so impressed by all the volunteers. Even the Citizen of the Year, these individuals who I'm going to mention now, they do not do that for the recognition. Nobody in this room does it to get recognized. Everybody in this room, all of our community events run by volunteers. There's not a single event that's not run by volunteers. Westmont Special Events, the Lions, the Rotary, the Chamber, the Knights, and go on and on and on. The libraries run as specials, the Park District. Everything we do in this community is done with cooperation and volunteers. And I will go on. I'd like to, at this point, ask any prior award winners of the Citizen of the Year, please rise. I know Stella, anybody else? Linda? Hank? Again, it is an honor to recognize these individuals. We have received 3 finalists that qualify for consideration for the 2022 Westmont Citizen of the Year. They are, in alphabetical order, Dan Bukowski, David Realsetter, and Tracy Valerio Spots. Congratulations. And again, if you know these candidates, you know how fortunate Westmont is to have them in our community. Candidates are evaluated on diversity of activities, community involvement, length of services, village impact, and number of volunteer hours. This is not an easy selection process to evaluate and rank the nominations. This group of 2022 Citizen of the Year nominees have led with community-focused projects like giving dictionaries to local third grade students, helping plan and present community events, helping with countless community events and fundraisers that help Westmont residents, helping support the success of local community organizations that help support residents in need. All in all, these three nominees have invested thousands of volunteer hours in Westmont, and for that, we say thank you to each of you. These three candidates share a common cause. They are always willing to find time and resources to help others. And again, I say this, they don't do this for recognition, but tonight we recognize those three, and I'm gonna announce the Citizen of the Year, which I don't know who's in that envelope. So I'm gonna ask Becky to hand it to me. And again, all three are fabulous volunteers, yeah. Drum roll. Is that Drew? Yeah. On this 24th day of April, the Westmont 2022 Citizen of the Year Award is presented on behalf of the Village of Westmont to Tracy Valerio Spouse.
Wow, I really didn't expect this. It's truly an honor, and Dan and David, I mean, it must have been really hard for the committee to decide. We all work very hard. Again, we don't expect any recognition. That's not why we do it. I just want to say a few things. First of all, you don't get a room filled with 190 people on a Monday night to listen to awards that don't love Westmont. So this award really belongs to everybody here because, I mean, it's a Monday night and there's 190 people here. So thank you for being here. So 30 years ago, I came to Westmont for the first time in my life. I bought a bar. I was quickly introduced to two people who changed my life, Harold Berry and Nancy Martins. They quickly badgered me until I joined the Chamber of Commerce. I had no time, no money, but I had drive and energy, and that's apparently all that you need to be a great volunteer. So I started with them and just did everything I could to help the town. We do things for the village, we do things for the state, the country, the world. It's an amazing place to be, and I'm so glad that I started in Westmont. Just joining the chamber was the best decision I made, and being a volunteer was the best decision that I made. And I just want to say to everybody, the younger crowd that's here, we need you guys to step up. We have to pass the torch, and we just need more of you guys to just get in there, come to these meetings, do what you can, because the future is you guys. So thank you. I love it, you all. Thank you to my husband. Thank you to my family. Thank you to my staff. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have the time to do anything because they pick up the slack. So thank you to everybody. Thank you.
Again, I am the liquor commissioner, but if Tracy wants to say drinks are on her, that's up to her to say. I cannot say that. She did, she said it. But again, I want to thank all of our remarkable volunteers and our 2022 Westmont Citizens of the Year nominees for everything you do to support in Westmont. Your time and leadership are greatly appreciated. And I do have to say, Tracy has been nominated a couple times. Yes. And I have to say, she really thought declining. Just because she said somebody else would volunteer, they deserve it. But again, tonight, it proved to everybody that you deserved it. Congratulations. Becky, it's all yours.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you each for being here tonight at the Westmont Community Awards Dinner. It's amazing to pause and consider the many great volunteers and accomplishments that are going on in Westmont. On behalf of the Westmont Chamber of Commerce and Tourism, thank you to the Village of Westmont staff and Village Board, American Legion Post 338, the Knights of Columbus, the Rotary Club of Westmont, People's Resource Center, Shaw Media, Phillips Flowers, Westmont Lions Club, School District 201, Holy Trinity School and Church, the Westmont Public Library, the Hilton Oak Brook Hills Resort, the Westmont Chamber of Commerce Education Awards Committee, Chamber staff, Larry and Lee for their work and active participation in the Westmont Community Awards program. Thank you to everyone who took the time and effort to nominate the award nominees for all the great contributions they make on a daily basis for the betterment of Westmont. Remember to shop, dine, and discover Westmont daily, and we'll see you soon.